guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. Make sure to subscribe below and hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be channeling straight from source energy, and I have a few questions to go over. I'm going to make a video each question because I wanted to keep it short and sweet so it doesn't get too overwhelming, and then if the people need that question they can go to that video rather than sitting through like an hour-long video like I did the last times I channeled. So yeah, the first question I want to get into is a little bit controversial, but it's just my experience, and if you don't resonate with it, that's completely fine. So if you've seen my channel already, you would have seen that recently I had spoken up about abductions, and involved in them abductions was the GFL, and they wasn't so good at abductions. Yeah, and then since then it's kind of left a bitter taste in my mouth about them. Like, I wasn't sure if I could trust them anymore. I'd never channeled them myself, but I've heard a lot of other people channel them, which I enjoy watching, like them people, and I feel good about the people. But I've just had a weird feeling about the GFL. Like, I couldn't shake it. I felt like, well, so many people resonate with them, so I feel like almost bad for not resonating with them, and almost like, well, if the people that I look up to resonate with them, then why am I not? And then I realised I had an ego death, I've been going through it, and I realised, actually, do you know what, it's going to serve more people if I just speak my truth and just put it out there. It doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's wrong, I don't know, you know, this is just what I've channeled. So I just connected and I just asked, and it wasn't really the answer I was kind of hoping for, but it came through anyways. So I'm just going to read everything I channeled, and take it or leave it. If you resonate, then you know, that's amazing, but if you don't, it's completely fine too, because I really didn't want to believe this either. Okay, bye. Okay, jokes aside, serious. So the GFL are unfortunately not the most positive and light vibrational beings as I once thought. How they described it is basically they want our power, not like they want to absorb all of our power. Like, I don't see it as like a reptilian like needs to feed off the power. I haven't seen it in that depth, but they want us to be powerless. So they're giving us like little bits here and there, to like, so we think like, yay, you know, they're helping us and all of this, but then they're always keeping us at like, it's like this in between. Like, they helped us to get to this place, but then they're keeping us here, and they're not letting us move forward. They're not letting us see our full potential, and you know, like all of that, because they want to keep us in this space. And this is because they want our DNA. So our DNA as humans is very very powerful, very desired in a lot of the like cosmic races, especially obviously the draconians. Is that the right way to say it? Like the draconians, the reptilians, like that kind of vibe. That's why the negative ones want to control us, because they want our DNA. It's the whole point of the light and dark battle, is because they want our DNA. They want to have something to feed off of, and they need the light force energy to feed off of, and they need that because they are not connected to source, so they need it to feed off of, but they don't want to be, they're not directly connected. Anyways, that's not what the video is about. It's about the GFL. But yeah, unfortunately what I channeled was, yeah, they are kind of they're keeping us dangling. I could literally see them like dangling us here, like, yeah, we're gonna like help you, we're gonna come down and help you, but not yet, not yet. You know, it's never now, it's never now, it's never time. It's like, oh, not in this lifetime, you know, maybe your grandchildren. And it's like, what? It's like, we're gonna come down and help you, but not yet. Like, we're gonna help you from up here, but there's only so much we can do right now. We have to wait until the time and then we'll come down and help you, you know, but you have to like wait and blah blah blah. And it just seems really odd. Like, okay, anyways, let's just read what I channeled because it's already 5 minutes in. It's meant to be short videos. The GFL want our power, our DNA. They want to keep us dangling, waiting for their help rather than actually empowering us to step into our own power. One day they will come down and help us, but actually that day never will come. I don't know, I really never will come. It's up to us to step into our power and realise actually we're the powerful ones. Otherwise, they would want us to step into our power and they wouldn't want to keep suppressing us and stop us from getting into our true potential. They would tell us that we're the ones changing the world. If beings come down to assist, it's only because we resonate with their high frequency and can be in harmony with them. They could teach us stuff, but we could also teach them things. It's an equal balance. We humans have so much to teach them, but we have to step into our power and our whole self and realize that we are the magical ones. We have the power to create life, like actual power to create life. Like, some beings off planet, but they can't do that. They have to do it in like a test tube. We are able to do that through our own bodies. We can love and be loved. We have communities of amazing humans that all have their own unique, beautiful stories to tell. We are not powerless. We do not have to wait for other GFL or any other off-planet to come and assist us because we have the power to change things now. We don't have to wait for someone else to come and save us. We literally have all of the power to do this now, and that's just by changing your own life will help change the collective in whole. If everyone worked on their own life and trying to create the most beautiful you know, life for themselves, then, and that will like bleed into everyone else's life, and then your friends will start to see, and then their friends will start to see, and it just, that's the ripple effect of what it really does. And the GFL are not empowering us to be the best selves we can be. They're empowering us to a certain extent, but then they're like holding us back from reaching our true potential, because that's where then we start to realize the cracks. We start to realize, actually, why are you taking our DNA when we're children? Why are you like basically kidnapping us and then using all of these freaking syringes, putting chips in our body, and like why are you doing that again? And then they'll say something like, well, you know, it's in your contract, or, well, you know, we are you, just we messed up our DNA from that lifetime, so we've had to come back from the future to help us, but you know, you are us just from a long time ago. And it's like, doesn't make it right though, does it? Doesn't really make it right to take children in the middle of the night without their consent in this lifetime. I'm on about this lifetime. Like, to get, like, it doesn't, they don't give their consent to go and be poked and prodded and then suffer the consequences medically and emotionally and energetically after. Like, what? And also, if you think about it, the people that work closely with the GFL have been asked by them to work with them. Like, we want you to work with us. But isn't that how people go into the Illuminati too? Like, don't they get asked to join, like, and help work alongside of them, but they don't see the bigger picture. They don't say, oh, we're the Illuminati, we do really bad shit. Like, they get lured in, do they not? So then why is this any different? Just because the face of it looks amazing and we get told amazing things about them, but then also some really, really shitty things start to appear. Like, isn't that what happens in a cult? I'm not saying they're a cult, I'm just trying to express, like, all of these shady things are happening, but because it's the GFL, then people aren't really questioning it, and it's just a bit bizarre. Like, I really didn't want to not believe them because it's just another shitty thing. It's like, come on, guys. But yeah, I guess that's what it is. And yeah, I realised, this is why I was having an ego death. I realised, actually, why do we always feel like we need to go to other people, other beings off planet, and get all the information from them, because we feel like we're lacking in that, and they're these highly evolved beings, like, oh my god, this is amazing, when really we can just channel straight from source energy because we have that connection just as much as they do. And then also, like, we are a part of source, so, like, you know, why do we always have to go to a third party to get information? Why do we not just go straight to source? Or why don't we ask our higher selves for guidance rather than the GFL? Like, why do we have to go to it? I think it's because it's like, it's almost like it's almost glamorized now. Like, people have kind of glamorized it, like, well, if the GFL said it, it must be true, you know? Like, when do people start to question it? When do people stop questioning it? I don't know. These are all my thoughts, and yeah, this is what I channeled anyways, that they don't want us to be in our full power because they want to use us for our DNA. They want to keep using our DNA to create hybrids which can keep their generation going. But if actually they wanted to do it in a less shady way, they could literally just ask us as adults that are, I'm sure there are many adults out there that are, like, alien obsessed, and that would jump at the opportunity to go and explore that ship up there, you know? So, like, there's no need to do it for children. That's what reptilians do, isn't it? Don't reptilians use you for your DNA and your blood when you're a child, because it's different to then an adult? So why are the GFL doing a very similar thing but no one's questioning it? I don't know. I just think it's shady shit, and I just really didn't want it to be true, but my gut can't get past it. It can't get past it. And I tried, and then I channeled it. I had to wait until I was in more of a neutral place to be able to channel it, because I was pissed off for a very long time. And if you see my other video, you'll be able to see why. But yeah, that is what I channeled about the GFL. I have never channeled them. I tried to channel them. I got abducted by them recently, actually, and I channeled a little bit into it, but I never tried to channel back into it because I just feel like I just don't trust what they're saying, so it doesn't really make a difference. Like, anyways, I'll link them videos below. I have lots more questions to go over, like talking about the grid, the big portal in China, and the portals in the ocean. So if you want to go check them videos out, they will be up on my channel soon. I'm not sure which order I'm gonna put them in, but if you guys want a one-on-one session with me, then definitely check out the Etsy link below. I've been posting some of my sessions on here on YouTube, so you guys can kind of get a gist of what I do. I do healing, channeling, and all that jazz. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.